All right. So, hello, everyone, and hello to the hackers, hello to partners, and everyone else who is joining us for this opening ceremony of our Build On Hackathon. So, we have been working very tirelessly for the past month to bring this experience to you, and we have some exciting announcements for this hackathon around prices, around the kind of hacker and the number of hackers joining us, the partners joining us, and the workshops which will help you grab those bounties. So, without taking any much time, I will pass it on to Kyle to give us all a overview of the hackathon, that what the build on hackathon is all about and why you should consider participating. Because if you don't know yet, the participation or the registrations are still open. You can register until 31st of this month, and you can submit your projects until November 2nd. So I'll pass it on to you, Kyle. Over to you.
Thanks, Hill. Hey, everyone. Kyle from the QuickNoe marketing team here. Welcome to the Build On Hackathon. Before we kind of dive into specifics on the event, kind of want to know where you guys are joining in from. So this is a global hackathon, after all. So drop a comment, let us know where you're calling in, and let's see how many countries we can get represented today. Let's take a second, see where we're coming in at. Awesome. So kind of want to tell you, before we dive in, I want to tell you a little bit about QuickNoe's journey. It's a lot like Web3, right? So always growing, always innovating. We started out as this go-to, fast, reliable RPC provider, right? That's still our foundation. But we built a whole lot in the last 18 months. Our team's been really shipping and supporting a bunch of new advanced APIs that I kind of want to touch on. So let me just give you a quick tour of what we got, right? So obviously, as you guys know, our RPC API is still the backbone of what we do. Super fast, always reliable. We now support over 50 plus chains today. And then we also have our ETL product. There's streams. So really, this is like your personal blockchain newsfeed, right? Instant for constantly checking for updates, the updates that come to you, every transaction, every new NFT, all in real time. And then kind of wanted to touch on functions is a really supportive product on this, is where things get really interesting. It's like, obviously, it's like having a smart assistant on your blockchain projects, right? So it can handle complex tasks on off-chain. It still react to what's happening on-chain. And then really tying it all together, I'm really excited to touch on this, is our marketplace. So imagine it's like a one-stop shop for all blockchain developers. Need tools for a DeFi project, need tools for NFT features. We have all those, and excited to kind of speak on a lot of our marketplace partners that have joined us for this event as well. Now you guys are probably wondering, why this hackathon? So we built these tools, we built the ones with big ideas, and we want to see what amazing things that you can create. And all these great resources at your fingertips. So we're really excited to see what you guys create. And kind of moving forward, we brought in some fantastic partners to help support this as well. We have AWS, PayPal, Odos, BlockScout, CoinPaprika, CoinAPI. And that's just not names on this list. They're providing real tools, they're providing expertise, even during the event and after the event. So they're there to support you. These partners will also be involved in our Discord channels and social channels. As the event goes on, you'll be able to ask questions directly to their support team, and they'll be there to guide you throughout the rest of the event. So as I mentioned, over $270,000 in prizes, which is phenomenal. Really excited that we're able to showcase and you guys have the opportunity to win all these goods, right? So and then whether you've been coding since Bitcoin's been alive, or you just started in Web3 development yesterday, this is your moment. We're looking for the next big app. We're looking for great ideas that will help shape the future of where Web3 goes. So whether you want to create a new DeFi app or awesome blockchain game, solve somebody's problem that they haven't cracked yet, you're definitely in the right place for this. So really excited to make these next 2 weeks count. want to build something incredible with you guys, and let's show the world what Web3 can really do. So with that being said, I'll pass over to Carl to kind of go into specifics and timeline.
Hey everybody, welcome. So as Sahil touched on a little bit, the hacking is kicking off today. That'll be your purple bar here in the middle. And that's going to continue on for 2 weeks. So you'll have 2 weeks to go and build your projects. Midnight Eastern time on November 2nd, the projects will be due. That means that, you have 2 weekends to be able to hack, whether, you have other work going on, whatever it might be. You'll be able to spend some time and make this happen. The workshops will kick off next week, starting on the 21st and go through the 25th. These workshops will be for all of the prizes. So each of the prizes that you'll be able to dive into on the Devfolio site, those will have details about what exactly the criteria is for the judging around them. And most of them will be things like, hey, best use of product name. So an example will be best use of QuickNoe streams. And that will require you to understand how to use streams. We've pulled together a bunch of resources for you on how to use these tools, technical guides, videos, tutorials, but we're also going to run the live workshops where you'll be able to ask direct questions, interact with us, watch us walk you through exactly how you should be using it. We'll even on those workshops be giving you pointers as to how to best use them for a hackathon. So stay tuned on how to use those. So he'll walk you through a little bit about the details of the timeline for those. And yeah, that'll be great. And then also what we'll have is once you have that submission on the November 2nd, we will have a 5-day period for the judging to happen between all of the various prize sponsors. And then the following Saturday, we will go ahead and have a closing ceremony stream, much like this one, except it'll be more exciting because you'll be sitting there hearing about how much money you made, hopefully. Just as a reminder, this is something where there's over $270,000 in prizes. If you haven't yet signed up, there's a QR code on the bottom right-hand side of the screen that you can scan at any time to get over to our Devfolio and join. So let's hop on to the next slide here. So I'm going to walk you through some of our partners here. We have massive contributions from these keynote partners. AWS, I think they don't need much of an introduction. I think we all know who they are. Limestone Networks is another provider for infrastructure. They do both bare metal and cloud services. And that'll be another big prize pool that you will have access to. And lastly is Coin Paprika, a big partner of ours in our marketplace. So these are kind of our top line partners. And we also have a number of other partners that have contributed and have prizes. You'll be able to check in on the Devfolio site for the details for each of these prizes. But people from Odos, Snows, Block Scout, Avail, Gold Rush, PayPal's PyUSD, and Coin API. Each of these will have resources on how to use their products, again, available. And if you have any questions in our Discord, we'll be able to surface them and ask them while hacking. If you have questions now, feel free to drop it into the chat and we can answer there as well. I saw a question here in the chat. Limestone Network prize pool isn't available yet. The Limestone Networks actually is contributing directly to the build on tracks. So that means for use of QuickNode products, you will get your credits and cash allotted from both Limestone and from AWS. So some of our partners decided that they wanted to have their own tracks. Others decided that they wanted to contribute directly to the QuickNote tracks. Keep it coming. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. And hello, Ron Flex and Ilya and everyone else that's on. Okay, yeah, exciting. $270,000. Again, I want to stress, we started out with a goal here of having $100,000 in prizes for you guys. and the response from our partners has been great. Everyone wants to work with you guys, get their products in front of you. So, please give a try to these products, share feedback, share any questions with these partners. They're here because they want to see you be successful and use their offerings. Now I'm going to pass it over to Sahil to talk through our workshops.
Thank you so much, Carl and Kyle, for explaining everyone about the hackathon and our partners, and of course, the most important one, the timeline of the hackathon. So now that we know that we have so many prizes and such a big amounts from our partners and from QuickNote's side, so now you might think that how do you grab them or how do you apply for these bounties? So that is why we have these workshops lined up for you from our partners, and as well as from our team members. So the first workshop, which is from the Odos team, will guide you through the pricing and smart order routing APIs of Odos and how you can use them in your hackathon projects and apply for the Odos bounties. They have 10K in bounty, so it will be a good one to attend this workshop and ask questions to Odos team members and grab some insights. You can also, again, reiterating, you can also ask any questions related to any partner's tooling in our Discord. Each partner should have their dedicated channel on Discord, and each partner's representatives will be in those channels. So if you have a question around a partner's tool, hop onto that particular channel and ask those questions. And of course, you can always tag QuickNote team members and we will guide you in the right direction. So the second workshop, which you will be seeing and you want to attend, is about QuickNote Marketplace. There are so many QuickNote Marketplace partners joining. And apart from those tracks, we also have a general QuickNote Marketplace track. So to learn about that, please join this workshop on the 22nd at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And on the same day, we have another workshop to talk about QuickNote functions, which are serverless functions. In that workshop, you will learn that how you can create serverless blockchain applications on QuickNote functions platform. You do not have to worry about your backend. You just delegate the backend to QuickNote functions, and that's it. You do not have to look at it ever again. It will work on QuickNote's side. And then comes the Streams workshop on the 23rd at 12 p.m. So Streams is this very powerful data tool using which you can create robust, full-blown big applications. Plus also you can use them for your smaller needs because Streams gives you blockchain data in a very systematic manner. You can connect a stream to your data lakes or whatever your data solution is, wherever you store data, and it will keep on streaming data to your destination. But this is for bigger applications or enterprises. But Streams has a unique feature where you can filter the data which you get from blockchain on the server side, not on client side, on the server side. Because with RPCs, you get the entire raw data from blockchain and then you do some filtering on client side. So basically, you're paying for all the data which you do not need. But with Streams, you get just that specific data, valuable data, which you need, and you just pay for that. Because in Streams, you pay based on the amount of data stream in GBs, not on the amount of requests served. So that will be on the 23rd. We have a dedicated stream for each of our product, which we discussed just now, marketplace function streams. So make sure to join those workshops and learn how you can apply to those bounties. And then comes another exciting one from Point Paprika, which will be held on 25th at 12 p.m. again. And learn about the Point Paprika add-on, which is there on the QuickNote Marketplace. Learn how you can use that and how you can integrate that in your applications. and how you can apply for their bounties. If you have any doubts related to their add-on or their general APIs, you are feel free to ask them during the workshop or in their dedicated Discord channel. And on the same day, we have another workshop from the Covalent team, which will be around how you can use Gold Rush APIs by Covalent. So Gold Rush APIs have a bunch of API toolings using which you can get transaction data, you can get balances and assets of different chains in just one method called etc. There are a bunch of APIs, but these are just examples. So to learn more, join that workshop. And then comes the Block Scout workshop, which will be on 26th. I know that we mentioned that the workshops will be until 25th, but we had so many partners join us that we had to extend the day for the workshop. And Block Scout is joining us on 26th. Apart from that, we also have 2 more workshops, the dates of which will be disclosed very soon. So make sure to follow us on our Twitter and stay tuned on the Discord, because each and every announcement and communication related to the hackathon will be on Discord. So make sure to join the Discord if you haven't yet. So the 2 workshops which are yet to be announced is from Avail and PyUSD, which is PayPal USD. So PayPal USD has a dedicated track in our hackathon where you can build innovative projects using PayPal USD or integrating PayPal USD in your projects and grab some exciting cash prizes. And then comes Avail. Avail is a very exciting one as well, as you can create your own rollups using Avail's TA. And also you can use QuickNoe's rollup product, which is not yet included in the bounties, but you can just go to the QuickNoe.com website, hover to the products page, and then over there you'll find RAS. So if you are looking to deploy your own chain, I think that will be a very good tool for you, because you can just basically deploy a chain on Optimism Stack right now or OP Stack right now within few clicks. Like, you don't have to worry about reading the documentation or going through different loops or jumping different loops. Just few clicks and you'll have your own chain along with your endpoints right there in the dashboard. So that'll be a good one if you're looking to deploy your own chain or deploy your own rollups. So that's it about the workshops. Again, we will announce all of these on our Discord, and there will be a reminder before each and every workshop on our Discord. So make sure to stay tuned on our Discord. And after that, there are, of course, few rules related to the hackathon, but not very hard rules. And we don't have a lot of rules, but we have few, which we hope that you all will adhere to. So the first and foremost rule to participate in the hackathon is to use a QuickNoe product. Since it's a QuickNoe hackathon, we want everyone to try a QuickNoe product. So that is the only rule. And apart from that, the other rules or set of rules are what we can find in this code of conduct, which is a standard hackathon code of conduct, which basically tells each and every one of us to be respectful to everyone else in the hackathon and follow some standard guidelines. And apart from that, if you have already applied or if you have not yet, either way, you can scan the QR code in the middle, which is a hacker onboarding form. So once you apply, you fill this hacker onboarding form. In that, we ask you about few details. We'll take few contact details from you all so that it will help us assign you roles on Discord if you do not do that manually. And it will help us apply credits to your account if you are not able to apply the coupon code. We will be sending out the coupon codes later in the day and throughout the week to all of you. And if you all have any issue using a card or using your personal card, to use the coupon code, do reach out to us in Discord and we will set the account for you. And I have mentioned like Discord a couple of times until now. So if you haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord by scanning the third QR code. Everything related to hackathon and around the hackathon will be in the Discord server in the hackathon section. We have a dedicated section, or as you call categories, on Discord for the hackathon. So you'll find all the relevant channels in that Discord category. So this is how our Discord will look like. You will have our partner channels. You will have a hacker role channel where once you join the Discord, just navigate to the built on category, go to the hacker role channel and react to this message, which you can see in the third image, then you'll be assigned a hacker role. And I know that a lot of the hackers, or a lot of you, might not have a team yet, or might not have formed the team yet. So for that specific purpose, we have a find a team channel so that you can find fellow hackers who does not have a team yet. And if you match with them, or if your skills match with them, or if you think that you can work with them, just form a team, and then you can form a team on DevFood. So there is a dedicated channel for those kind of discussions, and then there will be a dedicated channels for all of our partners, so that if you need any support around their toolings, you can ask questions in there. And apart from that, there is a one-stop website or page we have created, which you can go on by scanning this QR code. On that page, you'll find all the resources, all the steps which you need to take as a hacker, or even as an applicant. And you'll also find all the resources from our partners and from us, and the timeline of the hackathon, along with some FAQs. So this will be basically a hand-holding friend for you as a hacker during the course of the hackathon. And I think that will be it. And if you haven't joined like us on any of these channels, make sure to join us on Twitter, because we will be doing a lot of announcements on Twitter during the course of the hackathon. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because all the workshops will be held on our YouTube channel as well as our Twitter. But our YouTube channel also has a series of explainer and tutorial videos, which will help you a lot during the course of the hackathon. And I have already mentioned Discord, and then there's LinkedIn if you want to connect with us over there. So I'll open up the stage to all the speakers over here so that we can pick some questions from the chat and answer them. So if any of you have any questions related to hackathon, related to whatever we saw or covered in this deck, feel free to ask them in the chat now.
I think we do have one question in the chat, Sahil, about mentors. Would you like to take that one?
Yes. So, hi, Ronflex. So you asked that do you have any mentors for the hackathon, which with whom you can discuss things privately? So if you have any, we do not have like general mentors, but we will have partners, representatives from partner side, representatives from QuickNoe side in all the channels. So let's say that you are facing an issue or a roadblock with QuickNoe streams. You can just hop in the streams channel and ask your question there. And apart from that, if you are not comfortable asking the question over there, feel free to DM any of the team members. But what I will do is, as a hacker, I will ask a question in a public chat. So if a representative from a company is not available during that time, you'll still have a huge fellow hacker audience who can help you with that question. Plus, other members of the QuickNote Discord server will also see your query, and someone might have had that same issue in the past, and they can like help you with that question. So I'll highly recommend asking questions in public channels so that it can get addressed faster. Plus, you'll have more eyes looking at those questions.
One of the questions we had in Discord, Sahil, was where people can go to get their resources on the products.
Yes. So you can get all the resources on this page. This page is not fully updated yet, but you should get all the resources around each partner on this page, which is a hacker guide. We will have dedicated sections for each of the partner, and those will have resources for their tools. And in the meantime, you can also go to the DevFolio prices section. Most of the, or almost all the prizes have hyperlinked documents, hyperlinked product pages, which can help you use those products or tools.
I think that's all the
And
questions.
just one thing I would like to mention before we end the stream, if you do not have any question further, that the tracks we saw, or the tracks or the workshops we discussed, are not the only tracks for the hackathon. We have a best overall project prize as well, where we will choose 3 products across the hackathon, which will be unique, creative, innovative, and solves some issue. So basically, that will be across the line. And the thing is that the best part is that you can win the best overall project prize. Plus, you can also apply for the other bounties listed on the prizes page. So you can grab multiple bounties at the same time. Of course, we will highly encourage you to try out multiple tools, see what you can work with, and apply for those bounties. But as a hacker, you have the complete liberty to apply for multiple bounties and win as many prizes as you can.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, thank you very much. And reach out if anybody has any questions. We'll talk to you in Discord, and happy hacking, everybody.